Hi everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games. It's time for another hobby vlog thing. So, what have I been working on since last time? So, I finally finished, talked a lot previously about pillage and using some Lord of the Rings strategy battle game orcs in games of pillage. Now, I still haven't got those minis to the tabletop. You might be able to see them just down here. There are some orcs there. They just need the final bits of basing finished. However, I will be using those in the coming week. We are going to have next week at the shop. The lads are planning a recreation of the Battle of Stamford Bridge, and I'm going to break everybody's immersion by using Lord of the Rings orcs as part of that game, I'm afraid. Sorry guys, but they will be ready, battle ready for their first game. Have actually played Pillage now, have actually played a game of Pillage. It is a fantastic game, very brutal, very fast. I like it a lot. And it's a game that once you've got some minis painted up, what you're going to do is find that you want more and more warbands. If you're anything like me, you go like, wow, I could do some Saxons, or I could do some Picts, or I could do some Welsh, or whatever other craziness. And then you accumulate loads of minis that you're probably never going to get onto the tabletop, I guess, which is every gamer's downfall. So, Pillage, it's definitely still on the agenda in the coming weeks. We're going to get a game of that in. Have played the first game of the Blood Bowl Season 6 EYBBL Season 6 Sevens tournament league. Played against a Skaven team in our first match. I eked a victory 2-1. Had a pretty awesome first couple of drives. Scored a couple of touchdowns very early. And then on the kickoff table for the third drive, rolled changing weather and sweltering heat, which meant that one of my players had got knocked off the pitch. Only had 7 guys and playing high elves, so they're very expensive, freshly drafted team. So one of my guys was out, and then it meant that I, due to the sweltering heat, lost 2 players for every drive of the remaining game. Played another, 8 turns of the game with 4 players on the pitch. Fortunately, I only conceded 1 touchdown. Nearly scored again as well. I nearly scored a 3rd touchdown myself. But the dice hate us, obviously, don't they, in Blood Bowl, especially when you're playing elves, and agility 2 is always thwarted by 1s everywhere. It's just the way it goes. So Blood Bowl started off nicely for me. That was pretty cool. And my opponent played a great game, but his dice just hated him absolutely. He was rolling like skulls on blocks and failed picking up the ball on a 1 and what have you. He was just having a bad time with it, unfortunately. And the sweltering heat affected us both, but he did have a couple of spare guys because he was Skaven, and Skaven linemen are cheap. So anyway, worked out okay. I eked a victory so far. So what is next on the hobby horizon for me? Currently, I'm working on. Ooh, that was a big close up. Currently, I'm working on this guy. And I don't know how well you can see him, but this is Yog Sothoth, which is a Reaper mini, which hasn't been officially released. This is part of a Kickstarter package, and I'm painting this for the MLG Great Brush Off for September, but also he will be part of a submission for the Reaper Challenge League that our Discord participate in. So he's my entry for both. He or she or it or they, however we want to describe this hulking eldritch tentacle monster. It's a bit of a beast, but I've loved it ever since I first saw it. So I've finally decided to start getting some paint on it. My plan for this guy, this thing is, so we're starting off with Green Stuff World Abyss Blue for this really nice midnight blue colour, and then we're going to highlight up and go up to some really vibrant colours to make it look like it is a proper cosmic beast. So that's the plan for the huge tentacle monster. Show a bit of progress off in the next vlog. Excuse me. Did actually, while I was looking for something the other day, here's a little side note. I've been looking for this mini that I lost when we moved from our previous shop to the current shop. I lost this mini. It's been doing my head in, thinking like, what have I done with that guy? He is the missing Black Orc blocker from my original Orc plastic Blood Bowl team. So I converted them up because I hate models that look the same. So he's got a different head, and he's got some extra claws on his arms and what have you to make him look a bit beefier, a couple of extra bits. Couldn't find this guy, haven't been able to find him for 6 years. Found him in a box while I was looking for something else the other day. Awesome. Finally can field the complete Burlington Bruisers Blood Bowl team, the OGs from back in the day. Complete with terrible paint job. This is how good my paint job was 6 years ago. I mean, it's not so bad, but it wasn't great at the time. Just a quick and dirty, get it on the table job. And then, gaming wise, what is coming up for me is this Conflict 47. So Warlord Games have very kindly sent us a demo set of Conflict 47, which I have here, and I'm going to do a little unboxing video highlighting the sprues and what have you. But this is the small format rulebook, and it looks great. The minis look great. I played a demo of this at the UK Game Expo back up in May. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been collecting bits and pieces for Conflict 47 for several years, a bit like Heresy and a few other games. So I've just been picking stuff up as I see it, thinking like stuff that I think looks cool. So I've got quite a collection of stuff to get put together, and hopefully get some games of Conflict 47 in the coming months. Also on the horizon, if you are local to Bridlington, or you could be interested in taking a little bit of a drive to Bridlington every once in a while. So throughout October is coming to Mighty Lancer Games, and as we have done in previous years, we will be running Gorkamorka games all through October, as is tradition. So Gorkamorka will start on the first. Our in-store campaign will start on the first Thursday in October and run to the end of October, and you'll be encouraged to play as many games as possible, just using orcs, I'm afraid. No Gretchen or diggers, grots or diggers, because or muties. I have some muties myself, but they have the capacity to get like really wild. I know the game isn't particularly balanced anyway, but we want to keep it relatively fair. And I'm also putting a couple of limits in this time, such as you can only upgrade any aspect of your vehicles or weapons at the mechs once. So no armor 10 and 12 base trucks driving around, because that's just insane. That is just insane when somebody's vehicle is so heavily armoured that the only way that you can do anything to it is by ramming it. That kind of takes a little bit of the fun away for everybody else. And we're not going to be playing a race every week, because they are just absolute carnage. We need to get some focus on some regular games in. So October is up and coming, and then there are talks of Necromunda Necrovember in the offing as well. We just need to finalise that. And we've got a couple of events coming up in the not too distant future as well, gaming wise. So we've got another Blood Bowl 7's Autumn Cup approaching at the start of November, and also we're planning a Frostgrave Day in December. So for the start of the chilly months. So there's lots of stuff in the pipeline. More, I will explain a bit more in the coming weeks, but certainly lots of exciting things happening gaming wise. Blood Bowl is going to be like every couple of weeks as well, so lots to do, as well as you might be able to see a troll here, Lord of the Rings troll. So I want to get some more Lord of the Rings stuff worked on and painted. And then I've also been working on some Votann, just as a little side project, just for a bit of fun. So here's the first of my Votann guys. This is the colour scheme that we're going for. I've not even read the codex, so I have no idea how to arm them or whatever. I just went with whatever I thought looked cool. So a few Votann, maybe build up a combat patrol for some 40k, just because I think they look a bit different. But there we are. So hobby vlog, that's what I've been up to, and that's what I will be up to over the next week or so. Hope that's interesting. Hope you find these little snippets into the world of Mr MLG interesting. If you have enjoyed it, please consider, if you aren't already, subscribing to the channel. Drop a like on the video, that is really very much appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.